Hi everyone! Today we're unboxing the IOLAN SCR product range. Let's dive right in. As we open the box, we first see the IOLAN SCR product. To the left, there is a small box here, and then we see this larger cardboard insert. Coming back to this little box, it will only be here if you purchase the IOLAN SCR256. It's an extra accessory that we'll discuss later, so I'll set it aside for now. For all other IOLAN SCR models, this is what you'll see when you open the box. Let's take out the product. As you can see, it is well protected. Now we can throw away the box. Stop. Just kidding, don't do that. This cardboard insert isn't here just for the fun of it. It contains accessories that you need. They're accessible through this opening on the front of the box. Or I find it easier to just dump everything out. So don't accidentally throw away your power cords and mounting brackets. Now that I have removed all of the contents of the box, let's take a closer look at everything laid out on the table. This is what you'll have for all IOLAN SCR models. Unless you purchase the IOLAN SCR256, then you'll also have this little box that we're discussing later. On the bottom of the product, you'll find a label with a QR code. This QR code links to the IOLAN SCR downloads page on the Perle website. This is how you would navigate to the page from your PC. Here is where you will access in-depth user guides, quick start guides, and hardware installation guides, step files and Visio stencils, firmware, Perle View, network assist, and TruePort drivers if you need them. Now back to the label on the bottom of the product. Above the serial number and MAC address, you can see the product's part number. Notice that it ends in a 0. This is the base part number for the product before it's bundled with the power cords and mounting brackets. Let's take a look at the power cords that ship with the product. If the part number you order from a Perle authorized distributor ends in the number 4, that means you get this power cord with a Type B connector that is used in places like the United States, Canada, Mexico, Japan, and Taiwan. A part number ending in 1 indicates a Type G connector. This is used in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Malaysia, Malta, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Saudi Arabia. A part number ending in 2 indicates a Type E/F connector used in Europe, South America, and South Korea. A part number ending in 5 indicates the Type M connector that is used in South Africa. And a part number ending in 6 indicates the Type I connector used in Australia, New Zealand, and China. If the orderable part number ends in an 8, that means you ordered the product to ship without power cords. Now, let's look at the mounting brackets. They can be used to position either side of the IOLAN in the front of your rack by using these mounting holes. They let you place the brackets here or here. For the purposes of this video, I will refer to this side of the product as the back, even though you can mount it either way in your rack. Now, let's take a closer look. Every IOLAN SCR has 8 USB host ports for connecting devices with USB console ports. They also support USB flash drives. Next are the console management ports, where you can directly manage the IOLAN through the RS-232 RJ45 or the USB-C port. Skipping over this little door and the reset button, we have 2 AC power inputs for the internal power supplies that are passively cooled and support 100 to 240 volts AC. Now we'll discuss this little door. I've changed the product that I'm showing you. This IOLAN SCR has integrated cellular access capabilities. And behind the little door, you'll find 2 push-click SIM card slots. Here I'll insert a SIM card into the top slot. And now into the bottom slot. IOLAN SCRs with integrated cellular also have these two SMA connectors for attaching antennas. Perle sells antennas separately. First, we have this female SMA antenna magnetic base with a 3 meter, which is about 10 feet, cable. It simply screws onto the IOLAN, and the strong magnetic base can attach to any metal surface. Then we have the 3 dBi antenna with a swivel SMA male connector. It supports multiple frequencies and is simple to attach. It is also important to note that you can use any third-party antenna that meets your specifications. So, in summary, there are only 2 variations of the back of any IOLAN SCR. It either comes with the antenna connectors indicating integrated cellular capabilities, or it comes without the extra SMA connectors. Now, let's take a look at the front of the units. Starting with the IOLAN SCR226, we see 1 system LED and 2 power LEDs. Next to that are 4 uplink ports, 2 Ethernet ports, and 2 SFP slots. Next to these uplink ports are the 16 RS232 RJ45 console management ports. All RS232 ports on every IOLAN SCR are software selectable for Cisco straight-through or Cisco rolled pin-out cables. The IOLAN SCR242 is identical, except it has 32 RS232 RJ45 console management ports. And the IOLAN SCR258 is also identical, except it has 48 RS232 console management ports. Now, the IOLAN SCR256 has a few additional differences. On the front, next to the system and power LEDs, are 24 Ethernet routing ports. These can be used to connect devices with Ethernet console management ports and IPMI ports. Over on the right, we have 24 RS232 RJ45 console management ports. And in the middle, you'll find 2 SFP uplink ports. Now, if you remember, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned that if you purchase an IOLAN SCR256, you will also receive an additional small box. It's a 10, 100, 1000 Ethernet copper SFP. While it is included with the purchase of an IOLAN SCR256, this standard MSA compliant SFP is also sold separately as an accessory for use in the other IOLAN SCRs or other products. It's easy to install whenever or wherever you need. So, there you have it, a comprehensive range of secure out-of-band management console servers that come with or without integrated cellular capabilities. If you're looking for a complete top-of-rack management solution for your data center or branch office, I highly encourage you to schedule a demo with one of our technical engineers. They can walk you through the features and functions important to your specific application environment. Each demo is tailored to your particular needs. So click the link in the video or head over to the Perle website to schedule some time to learn more about this fantastic product.